Welcome back. This National Donate Life Month, one local couple is celebrating with a very personal story. Singer Ktla Weekend Am suffered with debilitating illness and struggled to find a diagnosis. But after a miracle organ donation and double lung transplant, she is thriving.
And joining us with their story and why Donate Life Month is so important, Ktla and her fiance Ktla Weekend Am are here with us, so thank you so much for being here. We're happy to hear you. Whenever we can use the word thriving, we're like, okay, good. It offers hope to people who may be going through the same situation. Ktla, take us back to the beginning. When did you start feeling sick? How did you finally get that diagnosis, and what was diagnosis?
Well, to make a very long story short, yeah. I was in the studio singing, and all of a sudden, sharp pain entering my arm, which went into my lung area, couldn't breathe. 5 years of misdiagnosis, which is very scary when you have no idea what you're living with. But even scarier when I found out what I had, which was severe pulmonary hypertension, and then something even more rare called pulmonary veno-occlusive disease.
And we're seeing photos of you now going through that struggle. So take us back. I know it's a hard thing to have to go back and think about what you went through, but I think it's important for viewers. You look great.
And this is after my transplant. So I had a double lung transplant on August 5th, 2020. That was after cardiac arrest, a coma for 4 days, ECMO, life support. This is my doctor, Dr. Arda Holly, who saved my life. And it has been such a miracle. I say I'm happy to be here with you guys today, but I am so happy to be here on Earth. It's such not a given in my case, and so rare to receive lungs on time.
Tell us about that. Tell us about when you learned about your new lungs, where they came from, and what it's like to get a double lung transplant.
Oh my goodness. Well, first of all, I don't know is the answer. So I was in the ICU when this happened, on the top of the list, because again, I'm on life support. So I don't know where they came from. It's so mysterious, and this has triggered so much. I'm a musician, so it's all, my music is now around this mystery and honoring my donor, but I really don't know. What I do know is how I feel, and I say it's like I'm living my life for two people, and every moment means so much more to me. You know, time, which we talk about all the time, and just maximizing my experience here on Earth, because I'm so conscious of how lucky I am to be alive.
To be alive, I think, to say those words out loud. It is a gift to breathe. You were inspired to not only write a song, but start a foundation. Talk to us about that.
Yes, which was inspired by Humaira Bodania, who's, I call her my soulmate, a young girl who died of pulmonary hypertension, and she inspired the whole thing. And really this foundation aims to bring hope, a word that we all kind of throw around, but it's so important when hope is lost, to feel that sense of, oh, the impossible may in fact become possible. And so this is what this is all about in terms of the foundation. It brings awareness to pulmonary hypertension, to the importance of organ donation, and ultimately, again, to empower those that are going through life's most challenging circumstances.
Kyle, I don't want to leave you hanging over here. You are obviously the supportive fiance. What has this been like for your relationship?
Well, as she mentioned, it is, you know what it does? It spotlights the sensitivity to time. And, you know, the gratitude thing really is something that we experience on a daily basis. And what I've learned in the transplant world, because I was fairly ignorant to that world, you know, forgive me for that. But now that I know, I realize, you know, just how lucky we are. And not only did her donor save her life, but it gave me a second life too, because my love for her is, I mean, you know, so it gave me a chance to live in a different way as well.
Wow, what is your message? And I want to hear from the both of you about this. Your message to people out there who may not know so much about organ donation and the power of it.
Well, first of all, you are literally saving lives. Not only can you save technically 8 lives, but you can transform the lives of so many people without simply just saving them. And so to check that little box on your ID, on your driver's license, but becoming a donor, I mean, you really, it's now I understand, you know, that it really is life and death. And when you're in that hospital waiting and begging and praying, somebody else can be that for you and give you back your entire life.
Well, and you're giving back. You have a foundation. Tell us about how people can get involved and help this cause.
Well, there's so many ways, but personally, it's Ktla's foundation, otherwise known as the Ktla Weekend Am Foundation, and ultimately we fund projects that are the mission. So it's all about hope. It's about kids. It's about empowering children, adults, bringing awareness, letting people know, getting the word out there, talking about PH, such a difficult disease to diagnose. So it's all of these different things that we focus on. And, you know, but there are ultimately so many ways to get involved.
Yeah.
One Legacy is another way.
Mm-hmm.
They're a donor procurement agency. So the list goes on.
And like having a sticker on your driver's license, right?
Yes.
That says I'm a donor.
That one little
The
check mark
you were saying on the
essentially can
license,
save
yeah.
so many, again, save 8 lives and then change the lives of so many more people.
Thank you for being here today to spread for the education. We say knowledge is power. The more you know, it's like 8 lives, not just one.
Exactly.
That's crazy. And then in turn, your life. That's what you're
Exactly,
gonna forget
yeah.
of.
And a chance to love. Exactly.
Yes.
You know?
And I
It's
think
the greatest gift ever.
give people hope in more than one way because you guys met on a dating app, right?
Yes, we did.
I mean, that's
First
incredible too.
Ever on a
The
dating
love
app.
in his eyes, literally, like is unmatched. Look at
Aw.
him.
It's true. The love of my life. Thank you.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
so grateful she's here.
Thank you. We'll end on that note. Thank you, both of you, for being
Thanks
here.
for having us.
And for more on Chloe, including her foundation and album, visit chloetemption.com and chloesfoundation.org. We'll be right back.
Oh, that back wouldn't be play me close.